The Lenten lesson that I want to offer today is leaning into love with Lent. Can you say it with me? Come on. Leaning into love with Lent. Leaning into love with Lent. I want to use this as the title of this message today because when we're following the journey of the master teacher, Jesus the Christ, whose central teaching was what? Now, you ought to know this, but I should be able to turn my back and hear the answer to this. Whose central teaching was? Love. All right. We're going to have a review after class. Yes, the central teaching is love. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God, come on, with all thy heart, thy soul, thy strength, and love thy neighbor as you love yourself. And then he commented that all of the laws and the prophets hang on this fundamental teaching called what? Love. And so as we are focusing on moving on this Lenten journey with the master teacher, Jesus the Christ, and allowing it to be our own spiritual journey, we want to focus on what he was teaching about through every action. Is that right? To give you a working definition of love, that again is a review for some and new for others, but I said I want you to do what? Get in. Come on. Where you fit in. We teach in Unity that love is the idea in divine mind or in the mind of God of universal oneness. It is the unifying, harmonizing, magnetizing, binding, and attracting force in the universe. John said that God is, what about it? Love. So anytime we are talking about love, we're not talking about your feelings. Let me walk way back. We're not talking about your set of emotions. We are actually talking about God expressing as the harmonizing, unifying, magnetizing, attracting, binding, and cementing power in the universe. Tell somebody, don't get it twisted. Sometimes we think our emotions are love. Can you imagine if the whole universe had to function on the stability of your emotional state? You're talking about climate change. But we're talking about a universal spiritual principle that we equate with God. God is. So Jesus was always teaching God. Jesus was always showing God. Jesus was always expressing God as love. And so during this mind fasting, soul feasting experience in Lent, we want to center love. We want to lean into love. What are we going to do? Come on, we want to lean in to love. Now, to do this, we'll provide a couple more definitions and an insight that I recently got about Lent. Around this time, we're normally telling you as a mnemonic device, as a way to remember that you're having this Lenten journey, that Lent is an acronym that states L-E-N-T. What about it? Come on. Let's eliminate negative thinking. Try it again. Let's eliminate negative thinking. That's what we say it represents. And then on the other hand, we say, because in Unity we teach not only that we should deny negativity, but we should affirm the positive. We deny by elimination, and then we affirm by affirmation. What do? We deny through, elimination, and affirm through, again, we deny through, and we affirm through. So let's employ new thoughts is the other side of that LENT acronym. What is it? Come on. Let's employ new thoughts. Now, I recognize that if I'm completely honest with myself, I have not truly been successful at completely eliminating negative thinking. Anybody in here can confess? Oh, look at you, raising them already up. And I said, God, should I tell him to do this again this year? What shall I say? And here is something that I got as an insight in preparing this lesson. Tell somebody, this is the new thing. This is the new thing. This is new. Rather than suggesting to you, let's eliminate negative thinking, let's elevate negative thinking. Say with me, let's elevate negative thinking. Elevation. And the reason is that you and I, when we're operating in the spirit of love, can transmute the lower frequencies of life and raise it to the higher frequencies of life and have it be returned to you in a form that you can use. Are you with me? So we want to take those lower frequencies and do what? Raise them, transmute them in the light of love, and then love transforms it into something you can use. Is that all right? So during